Syncing the audio. Syncing the audio. If that don't count. Alright. Hello class, it's your boy, Professor Ayola. We back at it with another video. So today we got a bit of a, in-person video. I know I look different. I'm bald. I ain't got a haircut, so I can't really show y'all. But hold on, let me open this. This is my mic. Let me open this real quick. So today we're doing a one might say a little je ne sais quoi, a little a recording. So right, I don't know how it starts up. So I'm just gonna explain this to y'all. So this is my senior year of high school. Allegedly, I am going to a school, and the tuition is $42,000. Right, $42,000. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm not rich, right? Okay, obviously by my mic quality, I'm not rich. So before I go to school, I need to get this close as I can to $0, right? And so far I'm still at $42,000. But the school I'm going to, they got an event, and don't worry about this. This is just my fault. Don't worry about this. This is just talking points for later on in the video. But the school has an event that if you win, if you come top whatever, you get $2,500 towards your tuition. Now that's not a lot, but the goal is to get as close to $0 as we can. So said event I'ma do, but I know nothing. The school I'm going to, technical school, I know nothing about cars, little to nothing about cars. So my goal for this last 2 weeks, I've been studying. If that's not how you spell studying, you can fight me. I've been studying. And how I've been studying, you might ask? Not from reading books. That's not enough hands-on. Not by breaking down cars either. That's too much hand-on. I've been, what you say, playing this game. You might say, game? You can't learn nothing from no game. But shut up. I did learn something from this game. This game is called Mechanic Simulator 2021. And basically, you're a mechanic. So I've been doing that. And while doing this, I've thought, hey, I ain't got no video ideas, and I don't like repeating ideas, so we're gonna make this into a video. So technically, it's 2 birds, 1 stone, right? I don't know if I actually learned anything, if I'm gonna pass this test. I know nothing about said test. All the email says is top places when they're testing us on our general knowledge. So I don't know what that means. So basically what we're getting at here, we're coming from full circle trying to get to $0. Because if I can make money from these videos, that's as close as I can get to $0. So yeah, so let's erase this. Let's go to the talking list, talking points. So my talking points, if y'all can't see me, so my talking points are my plan. That's what I just did. So we're gonna get rid of that. Everything I know about the event, I just told y'all that. We're gonna get rid of that. And then we're gonna talk about Mechanic Simulator. So Mechanic Simulator, basically people come into your mechanic shop and they ask to get fixed. They have ways of showing, they teach you how to use a OBD or OBS scanner. Basically seeing if all the electronics in the car work. There's other tools, but I really don't know them that well. And it's pretty close thing you can get to a mechanic without being a mechanic, I guess, on PlayStation, right? Because I'm not a computer nerd. So we're talking about that. Let's get rid of this. Okay, now we're getting into stuff that I actually learned from the game. So I'm finna tell y'all how an engine, this gearbox kinda, and how the car moves, okay? We got the thing called the engine or engine block, one might say. That is a poor representation of an engine, but yeah, let's just erase that. So we got a car here, a car hood. This is a car hood. This is the inside of a car, right? Hood. This is the inside of a car's hood. Thing in the middle most of the times is the engine. We're gonna go with a simple I engine, aka inline, aka it's in a line. Yeah, we're gonna go with a inline 4. Let's go with inline 4. These holes right here are holes inside of the engine block. Some might think. There are pistons inside these holes that move everything. Under those pistons, they're connected to this thing called a crankshaft. It got like, it's a shaft, but it got like humps on it to make the pistons go up and down and stuff. And then on top of the engine block, there's this thing called camshafts. They're also shafts, but they make the how do I explain this? I'm kind of feeling not on top of the weather. I would be under the weather. Basically, pushes. So the camshaft pushes, while the crankshaft is pushing the pistons up and down. Camshaft is, what is the camshaft doing, guys? Oh my God, it's hot. Camshaft pushes, do some pushing, fuel is injected, combustion, a lot of explosions happens. I don't really know how to explain it, because yeah, what did you expect from me? I'm not that good of a guy. But basically what I'm trying to say is there's a thing called a transmission. This is a horrible representation of a transmission. But the crankshaft spins a little thing in the transmission. Some more this, they get spun around, and then this right here connects to the wheels, and the wheels rotate, and that's how your car moves, right? If you wanted a good explanation, you wouldn't come to my videos. You here because I'm cute. You're here because I'm a cutie patootie. That's how an engine works, in my definition. I think, maybe, possibly. Who knows? And now, let me tell y'all something. In Car Mechanic Simulator, right? If it says engine problems or anything happening wrong with your car, and you tore down the whole engine is tore down, there's nothing left but a block, make sure to go to the back of the cars, where you're gonna see a fuel tank and then a fuel pump. The fuel pump probably rusted, okay? That's something I have run into a lot in my problems when I have to fix cars, right? Okay, let's get these off the talking points. And now, we're gonna talk about suspension. Not really talking about suspension though. Time to talk about suspension. Okay, so we got your wheels right here. A wheel is a rim, and the tire makes a wheel, right? And then we got the connector of said rims, and we got these things called shock absorbers, and they're surrounded in coils. In a coil, right? Basically, whenever your car goes over a bump, it's a bump. Whenever your car goes over a bump, the wheel, it goes up, and the shock absorbers absorb the shock of said wheels. Basically, that's how you not get such a bumpy ride. Oh my God. That's how you get not such a bumpy ride when you're in your car. Yeah. Next one. You know what? We still on suspension. So there's these things called bushings, right? I'm not explaining what their point is, but they're part of the suspension, and they're black. And that's the little screw in the middle to keep it down. Also, Car Mechanic Simulator. There's about, I want to say 10, maybe 8 bushings on each car in general, and you gotta look at each one individually. So let me put y'all on game real quick. You make sure the engine fixed, and you can go out to this thing called a test track, drive it around, and you can really see the bushings, how they work. I mean, it shows you which bushing is messed up. It's a simpler way than just going bushing by bushing and seeing which bushing is the messed up bushing. Okay? Bushings. And now, braking systems. We got brake disc, brake pads, brake calipers. Okay, so I actually don't know how this stuff works. I'm gonna take an assumption. So the brake disc is a disc for your brakes. Yeah. All I know is the brake pad clenches down on your brake disc, and it makes it red hot, super hot fire. Because friction, you know how friction works. I'm not gonna explain how friction works. When me and your mama in the bed together, we had friction, and so we have the pads they rub against. I'm guessing brake calipers is what makes them go down. It makes them clench onto the brake. What makes them clench onto the brake disc and slow down your car. Your brakes become red hot, like I said, right? They're metal, and whenever metal becomes hot, it starts to liquidize, one might say, become not solids, and so your brakes can become warped, from crazy Blake braking, like in F1. They warm up their tires. I don't know what that means. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not prepared for this test. But so help me God on this green earth. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna get the top score, whether you want to or not. No matter who I gotta argue with, bull crap with, I'm getting the top score. My mama will be proud. And we technically talk about the brake system, so let's get rid of that. There's brake fluid also. I don't know how that helps. ABS, assisted brake system. I don't know how that works. I'm not too ready for this test. I've been playing a game a week. I've been learning how to break down the car. It doesn't teach me how the car works. So this is my general knowledge being put to the test. Now, depending on what I do, I don't know if I'm gonna record my experience at the place. I'm gonna bring my camera just in case. But whatever comes after this slogan right here, this current past slogan, whichever slogan you seeing right now, I don't know what's finna happen. But I do know something is gonna shake. I gotta make something shake and something gonna shake. That's it. Actually, no. More about Mechanic Simulator because it's a good game and I like it. Recently, I had to really tear down a dude's whole so I was doing a van. That's not a van. Vans aren't crooked. So I was doing a van. This is gonna be the back of the van. This is a van. This is van with an eye on it, right? This is where the engine is and everything else, right? So I basically tore down this man's whole engine, just everything. You know what he came in and said? He came in and said, "Oh, I do my routine checks. The car should be running perfectly. It's just have a few clicks and beeps." My boy, I took down your whole engine. Your whole thing was rusted over, broke, not good. I took it down. It's me. You would have died. As soon as you would have went out, you would have been on the floor, blown up. You dumb boy. So, I think that's it. I love y'all. Wish me luck. And if this the end of the video, this the end of the video. But if it's not, y'all gonna see Future Low at the event with my boy. I might put him on too. Me and him locked in for real, tight like a booty hole. And yeah, I love y'all. Peace out. Don't try to learn cars from me. Go to an actual mechanic or play Mechanic Simulator. There's also this game called Automation. If you have a computer, play that game to teach you about the engine and stuff. I probably should have played that game, but I didn't. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip. On the flip side, hold on. Let me do y'all a little flip real quick. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all know, yeah. And I love y'all. Mwah. All right, we back. I'm Future Low. This is about a week after the event. I just needed enough, like a few times off, a bit off, to just like get my mind straight. But let me tell y'all a quick thing about it. Me and my friend, we got there at about 7-something. Event starts at 8. Sat in the car for a hot minute. Went in. They talked to us. We saw Mr. UTI himself. Like, he's big UTI. Like, he's gang for real. He's UTI himself. Like, okay. And then we walked around. We seen a bucket, some kind of bucket. I forgot what it's called. Not a rust bucket. It's a bucket something. A tea bucket. I think that's the name. They had it on the dyno. They was finna, but something messed up with the stuff. But for my first time, I got a video of I think it had 500 and something horsepower Camaro, so I'm gonna play that one and that one at the same time. You know how it be coming. After that, we walked around. We went to see some diesel engines, some trucks engines. That was nice. People got to turn them on. They was real loud and proud. Yeah. After that, we ate. They had a little Chick-fil-A. Gave us a little sandwich with some Chick-fil-A sauce, and some Lay's, and I had water. Slight little dinner, slight little lunch. I mean, and then about 11, it was time to take the test. Let me tell you, I had 4 friends there, me and 3 other people. Obviously, that makes 4, and we took that test. We all sat together. We took that test, and When I say I'm so serious, I'm not joking. As soon as we opened that test, nothing. I had no chance of winning. I tried, but I had no chance of winning. So the test was a technical test, or technical general knowledge test, how to say it. And UTI has motorcycles, NASCAR, boats, cars, destruction of cars, fixing them from that. And I don't know what I expected, but I didn't expect that. A few questions said, if technician A said something and technician B said another, which technician is either right, wrong, neither right, or both right? I don't know. Like, if technician A says the carburetor is broke, but technician B says the marburetor is broke, who is wrong? Me, I'm in the wrong. I don't know. I'm in the wrong. So he just guessed. I just guessed through most of that. It was like 60-something questions. I just guessed through all that. And then the last few questions was like about boats. Like, what about the head of the boat, the sternum, the port? All I know is the poop deck. Poop deck, go watch the poop deck. And, I don't know. After that, me and my friend, we got in the car. We drove home 36 minutes in silence. Straight silence, nothing. Maybe a few music, but straight silence. And let me tell you, it was not fun. I had fun, everything else until the test. So, I don't think I'm gonna do too good on there. There was people that look like actual mechanics, like they work at mechanic shops. But who knows, man? I haven't got the results yet, so we gonna see. And yeah, this is basically an update. Love y'all. Now this is for real. Peace. Love y'all. Peace out. I'm back to the car. Don't worry about it. All right, bye. Mwah.